Your person wishes they could be the bigger person in this situation, as they see you as the one who has consistently taken responsibility and accountability for your actions. From their perspective, you have been the mature one in the relationship, handling situations with a level of grace that they admire but find difficult to match. You have overlooked many of their shortcomings, giving them multiple chances to make things right, and this has made them reflect on their own behavior. They are beginning to feel a sense of inadequacy, realizing they've been lacking the maturity necessary to truly nurture this connection. They now see that when it came to doing the right thing for the relationship, they often fell short. This realization is weighing heavily on them because they want to prove they are capable of more. At the same time, your person is very concerned about you maintaining your boundaries. They know you've set them up to protect yourself, and they understand that boundaries are a reflection of self-respect. However, they are also hoping you will relax just a little and let them in again. They miss the closeness that you once shared and want the opportunity to speak to you openly, to reconnect on a deeper level. They long for the relationship to return to the way it was in the beginning, when things felt more effortless and less strained. In their eyes, the early stages of the relationship were filled with joy, mutual affection, and understanding, and they want to rekindle that spark. They believe that with one more chance, they could show you a different side of themselves, a more honest, open, and committed version. Your person hopes you can let go of any lingering resentment or hurt that you may still be holding on to. They acknowledge that they've made significant mistakes, and they are fully aware that some of their actions were not only hurtful but also disrespectful. They admit that they did things that were shady and even outright disrespectful, and they understand that this behavior has caused deep wounds in the relationship. The betrayal you experienced because of their actions weighs heavily on their conscience, and they are not trying to downplay or dismiss your pain. They recognize the damage they've caused, and that's why they are asking for another opportunity, not just to be in your life, but to rebuild the trust they broke. In this moment of reflection, your person realizes how much respect and unconditional love you have shown them throughout your time together. You gave them the best of yourself, and they now understand that you deserve to receive the same level of respect and love in return. They also recognize that love must come with reciprocity, mutual understanding, care, and effort. They are aware that you've been giving without receiving in the same measure, and this imbalance has led to much of the pain and struggle you've gone through. They are starting to see the full scope of your suffering, how their lack of understanding and failure to take action left you feeling unsupported, unappreciated, and alone. Your person is finally beginning to appreciate the steps you've taken to detoxify your life. They see that you've reached a point where you are focused on self-care and prioritizing your own well-being. This self-focus is something they now admire, even though it might make them feel left out or distanced from you. They understand that you are no longer willing to put others before yourself, especially if it means compromising your own happiness. They respect the fact that you've made these changes in your life and that you are no longer tolerating anything toxic or unhealthy in your relationships. They know that your standards have shifted, and you're no longer willing to accept anything less than what you deserve. Your person realizes that if they want to have any chance of reconnecting with you, they need to meet you at your level. They understand that you will only allow them back into your life if they come to you with honesty and transparency. No more hiding, no more dishonesty. They know that the only way forward is through open communication and genuine accountability. Ultimately, your person deeply desires a healthy relationship with you. They no longer want to be the source of your pain or confusion, and they are willing to put in the effort to come clean and make amends. They are ready to admit their faults and do the work needed to rebuild the relationship on a foundation of trust, love, and mutual respect. They know it will not be easy, but they are hopeful that with time and patience, you might be willing to give them the chance they are asking for. Your person now sees you in a new light, understanding that your decision to focus on yourself wasn't about pushing them away, it was about protecting your heart. And they hope that in the process of doing so, you might still find room for them in your life, under new and healthier terms. Your influence on me is undeniable, a powerful force that pulls me closer to you with each passing day. It's not just a fleeting feeling or a momentary attraction. It's something much deeper, a connection that has shifted my entire perspective and changed me in ways I never imagined possible. Since you came into my life, I've felt a burning desire to explore my passions and talents, as if you've unlocked a whole new world within me. You've awakened parts of me I didn't even know existed. You're not just my partner, you are a profound blessing, someone whose presence in my life has touched me beyond measure. Looking back on the person I was before you came into my life, I see so many flaws I was blind to. I wasn't always the best version of myself. There were moments when I was selfish, too caught up in my own world to fully appreciate the depth of what we shared. I was blind, not only to the connection we had but also to the sacrifices you made for me and for us. It's in your absence that I've been able to see things clearly. Being apart from you has been like seeing the world in a different light. I now understand what I couldn't before, the depth of your love and the sacrifices you made in silence. I realize now that I took many things for granted. The time we shared, the love you gave so freely, and the emotional investment you made in me, these things are precious, and I regret not seeing them sooner. I thought at one point we were drifting apart, that maybe the distance was too great to bridge. But in reality, I was the one distancing myself, out of fear, out of ignorance. Now, I'm ready to face those fears. I'm ready to be honest, both with you and with myself, about the mistakes I've made and the ways I failed to honor what we had. I've realized that you bring immense value to my life in ways I never fully appreciated. The high standards you set, the unique energy you bring, and the love you've shown me have been irreplaceable. I want to make amends, to truly embrace the future with you, free from any guilt or hesitation that held me back before. You deserve someone who sees your worth and loves you without holding back. I see now that person should have been me from the start. I am ready to be that person for you, to give you the love and commitment you've always deserved. I'm no longer afraid of being vulnerable with you, no longer afraid of the challenges we might face together. I am ready to grow alongside you, to become the person who matches your energy and your love. Even in your absence, you've continued to be my guiding light. The memories of the times we shared are like precious gems, sparkling in the treasure chest of my heart. They remind me of what we once had and what we could still have together. I find myself longing for the day when we can create new, beautiful moments together, moments that we can cherish for a lifetime. I miss you deeply. Every day without you feels like I'm living a double life, where I'm constantly wearing a mask to hide the emptiness I feel. With you, I feel at home. I feel whole. You're the one person with whom I can truly be myself, without fear, without pretense. My spiritual growth may have lagged behind yours, and I know I have work to do. But I ask for your patience as I navigate this journey. Please understand that I am doing my best to overcome my struggles and fears. I am trying to become a better person, not just for you, but for myself. I regret not recognizing your love for what it was sooner. I regret not cherishing every moment we had together. These regrets weigh heavily on me now, but they also drive me to reach out to you, to ask for a second chance. I fear rejection, who wouldn't? But the thought of never trying at all, of living with the knowledge that I let you slip away without fighting for you, is even more painful. I know now how foolish I was to let you go, and I regret it deeply. I can only hope that there is still an opportunity for me to make things right. I don't expect you to forget the past or erase the mistakes I made, but I hope you'll give me the chance to show you how much I've grown and how deeply I care. I want to make amends and build a future with you, a future where we both feel seen, valued, and loved.